Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Welcome to Football Takeover. Welcome to X. Welcome to the Arsenal 2 Brighton 0 match reaction. And we have got a new guest on the show. He is actually part of our Discord, which everyone should join because you get the opportunities to actually come on when you are free. We should hopefully be joined by Ali as well, but I know he's dealing with stuff in the US at the moment, so hopefully he'll join us as well. But we have got Ti. How you doing, my friend?
I'm doing well, bro. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure, mate. Honestly, I love talking to new people. Look, at the end of the day, I've always said this, and I've been doing YouTube for a long time. It's about time Arsenal fans just come together. No matter how you look at the club, how it's run, if you're an Arteta in, Arteta out, I don't care. No one really cares about what I think about it. You know, we can all get along. And that's what it should be. It should be a community, and we should just enjoy it. Obviously, we are going to talk about last night's game. I want to kind of wait for Ali to come on because I want to see what his theory is. Because when I saw the starting lineup, and I did explain this before we went live, I was sharpening the. Oh, here he is. Talk of the devil. Let's just wait. Big up to Ali. How you doing, my friend? We are live, mate. Just so
How
you know.
are you? Not too bad. You boys good?
No swear. Yeah, no, making sure no swearing.
No, no. Not yet. I don't know why. What's happened for me to be starting?
Well, this is the thing, right? When when the team lineup come up last night, I was getting the sharpener out and I was sharpening the pitchforks for Arteta.
Oh,
when I
really?
saw that lineup. Do you know why? And this is that team last night. Don't get me wrong, absolutely fantastic. Anu, I've said it for months how good this young lad is. I was expecting this team against Port Vale, not against Brighton
Right.
at home. Do you know what I mean? It was like we actually went weaker for a team that was in the Premier League
But
against a team that
was the team weaker, or were you saying that because we had two 18-year-olds and a 17-year-old inside?
we
Because
went.
those two, the reason I say that is because those two 18-year-olds, for me, are Premier League proven players, even though they're young, if that makes sense. They've got experience.
Which two are you on about? You on about
Ethan
Lewis?
and
Ethan and Lewis.
Miles
Lewis.
Skelly.
Yeah, I
And then
leave
for
those
me,
two out of it.
Max, I think he's a special talent.
Yeah.
The only one that I thought, not too sure, was the young lad up front. What was it? How do we pronounce his name?
Harriman Anu.
Anu. Yeah, so
Yeah.
apart from Anu, I know he looked athletic. He's a big, tall lad for his age as well.
Yeah.
But playing up front is totally different to playing on the right wing, left back, or in a 10, if that makes sense.
I
So
thought
that
he
was
did
the only
really,
like,
really well.
I thought he might be on the bench, but I didn't expect him to start.
No, I was so like, oh my god, what's he doing? And I'll be honest, well done, because you'll hear my rating for him later, Mikkel. And I'll be honest, well done,
Cool.
because
Oh,
look, I have faith in my lads. I have faith in Haaland. I've always said this. I'm a very pro Haalender. But I was like, what are you doing? Because that was a
Yeah.
strong Brighton lineup. That was a strong team.
It was.
One of their strongest they could go with, really. And I saw the lineup, I was thinking, oh no, what is he doing? But in all fairness, even I know you weren't mesmerised by Anu, but I thought he did exactly what we were asking him of.
Who? Sorry,
yeah,
go on.
I also agree with that. I think it was really. I think it really impressed me.
Oh yeah, I was so impressed.
Yeah,
17-year-old kid, 17.
I wasn't expecting a lot, but like it gave me some really good. His
Oh yeah,
movement it was
yeah,
really slick.
yeah.
Is this Ty? Is this Ty?
Yeah, this is
How,
This is Ty. Yeah.
T? Ty, what do we call you, mate?
It was my initials, Ti.
Ti. So can I call you Ti or Ty? What can I call you?
Ti is fine.
Okay, Ti, nice to meet you. But yeah, for me, he's got
Yeah,
nine.
you too, you
His
too.
he's got the attributes. So I wasn't too worried about his overall play. I was just slightly worried. Okay, he's put him in the deep end. We need to go through, so it's a pressure game.
Yeah.
Can he handle it? And he did. I think. I think he got better as the game went on
Yeah.
naturally.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Totally agree.
so
Totally agree.
the team. We'll get into it, but the team improved in the second half as well.
Yeah, look, at the end of the day, Anu came off, but Anu came off because he had cramp. That's the only reason he
Exactly.
came off.
And he had a
Because
couple of chances.
he
So
did well.
Really?
His chance led up to Saka's goal.
that's correct.
So
The goalie saved it. Saka got the rebound.
I was so impressed with the kid, really was. I knew, well, obviously Max is going to get talked about, obviously. I have got a new slide just to help
I
everybody.
like this. Yes, Bobby.
So we are going to do player ratings later. This is the starting lineups. And the reason I've done it like this, and I will do this for future reactions as well, I want to see their lineup as well, because it is important. That was a strong, strong team. You know, you can say all you want about Steele. Steele is a quality player. He's even someone that we looked into.
Experience.
Well, it's someone that we want. We wanted him a couple of seasons ago, so as a number 2. So, you know, he's not a bad player. Van Heck's a good player. Coppola's a good player. You know, they've got good, even Kadioglu. We wanted him. You know, he's in lineup. De Kuyper, good player. Belieber, £100 million midfielder, about supposedly. Gomez, Kustalas, another player that we wanted. Rutter. I did say he has his bad games and he has his good games. Last night was a very good
yesterday.
He was quality. He was quality yesterday. And Simas, look, he had his chances, but he looked dangerous. I'll be honest, that Brighton, if they put their chances away, they could have beaten us quite easily last night.
Fantastic goalkeeper by Kepa there, wasn't it?
Yeah, but
giving us 3.
yeah, so look, our starting lineup was Kepa, White, Mosquera, Hincapié, Lewis Skelly, Norgard, Marino, Nwaneri, Dowman, Eze, and Anu. Look, the only shock for me was Anu, because I didn't think we'd go with that. I'll be honest. I love he did. I love he did, because I've always been calling for this. But I was expecting this lineup, as I said, against Port Vale, not against Brighton, because if you look at Chris.
Sorry to cut you there, Bobby.
No, mate.
Finish what you're saying, mate.
What I was going to say was basically look at Liverpool, look at Man City last night, look at Chelsea, look at all the clubs last night, right? Crystal Palace put I think pretty much full strength team out against the Liverpool that I've been enjoying their meltdowns today. It's been hilarious. They put a very weakened team out. Let's be honest. And that's what I was fearful for us, was we put a weakened... But that's not a very weak team. All I'd say is I knew I was question marks. Like, to make his debut in the 4th round against Brighton, I'd expect more against Port Vale. That's what I would have expected. And he hasn't played.
Maybe the reason why this lineup... Well, these certain individuals were not starting against Port Vale. 1, it was early in the season. 2, Gyökeres needs to get a run out, if I'm not mistaken, or did he come off the bench? So who played up front against Port Vale? Was it Moreno?
I don't know. I'm going to look.
I think it was. I think it was Moreno. Gyökeres came off the bench. Trossard came off the bench to score. I think Eze needed minutes at that time, so I think he played on the left, and then we had Moreno up front, if I'm not mistaken.
Just getting the team up now. Yeah, Marino up front. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think early in the season, just making sure everyone's getting up to match fitness, and then you're bringing the youngsters through now. This just also shows how, like we said on the preview for this game, how strong our squad actually is.
Oh, God, it's delicious, isn't it?
It's a top 3 in Europe, in my opinion. I think the only team, T.I., you tell me what you think, mate. The only team that can compete with our squad as a whole is PSG. And even then, I'm still looking at their bench and thinking, there's 2-3 of those players I'm not really sure.
I would also say City.
I agree.
They have a really good squad.
Yeah, they do.
It's just a new squad. It's just a new one. That's why.
Yeah.
This is interesting because on a few previews and reactions in the past week, all these Liverpools and the Cities have got new squads. But so have we. We've got 8 new signings.
Yeah, that's also true.
The narrative for Arsenal is different to Liverpool and Man City. Maybe because they've won trophies recently. But if we're looking comparing squads, we had a turnover of 8 players.
Yeah.
So why aren't we getting that grace when we are supposedly not playing tiki-taka football, Wenger ball? So it's kind of confusing that we have a narrative of oh yeah, but we need to be playing better football. We need to do this, that, the other. But then teams like Man City and Liverpool have also bought high-profile players and are struggling.
Yeah. No, I get
It
you, mate.
doesn't make sense.
When it comes to Arsenal, the standards are really different. Like it's really
Yeah.
it's really embarrassing.
Yeah.
On
It's Gio, you're spot on. It's been like that
it's when
since, for me,
like I
since the
don't,
80s. It's mad.
and I think it's maybe just for clicks. I think it's just for clicks.
Now it is,
Honestly,
yeah. Yeah.
For
it
sure.
has to be just for clicks because why you complaining about us being defensively good and scoring headers? Like, isn't an header goal part of the match? Like, isn't it part of
Yeah.
football?
Yeah.
So why
And
is
for
it
anyone,
so?
yeah, well, for anyone that's watched Arsenal for a long time, that's how we used to score loads of goals back in the 80s and 90s.
Steve Bold, Tony
Yeah,
Adams, Martin
exactly.
Keown.
But as you rightly said, everyone scores from corners, free kicks. We
Like,
just happen to do it more often. That's their
But guess
problem,
what,
not mine.
boys? Guess what, lads? We
Yes,
scored
mate.
2 goals from open play last night,
We
but no one
did.
said anything.
We did.
So
Wenger type of goals. That
the-
first one was so sublime, too good.
and who was at the
Yeah.
heart of it? Mikel Moreno. What's that back
Moreno,
heel?
like
Where
I
did
don't
that come
understand that
from?
player. I don't understand. I don't understand him. I must be honest. There's some passes you expect him to give. He passes
Yeah.
it back towards the DM, and then
Yeah.
it gives you a flick like that when you actually do need it. It
Yeah.
just makes you eat your words.
Yeah, for sure. And even the way he, in the first half, I'm sure we'll get into it, is the way he took the ball in the striker in the 9 position on his left hand side and he blazed it over the bar.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that initial movement sideways on into the channel, touches it out of his feet, strikes it with his left foot. I know he's not Van Persie, but it was like, oh, hold on a minute. You've added that to your game this season as a makeshift striker for a game.
Yeah.
Proper baller. Proper baller, Merino.
He was.
Proper baller.
He's just going
Right.
to be a solid squad player. Simple as that.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree.
Not sure for how long, but yes, he'll be
1
a
or
squad
2
player.
seasons max.
Yeah, yeah. Big up to AFC777 saying evening everybody. Big up to Mohammed as well. Big up to Sahil saying hello guys, how you doing? We're good. We're through to the next round. It's all good.
So, Hill, how are you? If you haven't followed, give us a subscribe, mate.
Chicken team lost last night. Chicken team.
Chicken team lost. Tottenham.
Tottenham.
Oh, I don't. Oh, Mohammed.
Nando's right up the road, mate.
The thing is, Mohammed, it never shocks me that they lose because they're crap. They're crap.
Bobby, what do you think about Spurs? Because you know about
What do I
obviously the
think?
Arsenal. No, in terms of the Arsenal-Tottenham rivalry, supposedly there's a geographical rivalry, but I've never seen or felt like Tottenham are a rival of Arsenal.
Yeah.
I've grown up on
Actually,
Liverpool, Chelsea, Manchester United for a long period, and now City. I just don't get the. I
The
feel like,
rivalry.
with all due respect to Everton, I feel like it's Liverpool-Everton. It's kind of like the local rivalry, yes, but rivalry. What are we defining as the rivalry there? Because everyone
Yeah.
keeps saying or comparing us to Tottenham.
Well, obviously we've got the North London derby when we get back from
Of
international
course.
break next
Yeah.
time. We've also got. Well, I'm actually covering the women's North London derby as well, which is during that international break as well. So I've got a couple of Tottenham Arsenal games. I've always said, and I've been punished. I've had people shout at me for saying this, but I'll be honest. I don't class Tottenham as a rival right
Thank you.
now. In the
Thank you.
90s, they were. Because they were a top quality team. They had Lineker, Gascoigne. They were a quality
They won
team.
your cup. Yeah.
And yeah, they were a good team back then. They've been good a little bit now and then, but when they're not challenging my team, I can't class them as rivals.
Well
I just
said.
can't.
Thank you.
And I'll be honest, sometimes Man United aren't my rival. They're not been
They're
my
not
rival
right
for
now.
a couple of
No.
seasons. Because no offence to any United fans watching, but you're not a rival right now. The only rival I've got right now is Liverpool Man City.
That's correct.
That's it.
And Liverpool look like they're fading very fast.
I'm sure
I
they'll sort
don't-
that out.
You
This
think
is
so,
the thing,
Bobby?
and you said this last time, Bobby, but by the time they sort it out, they'll be out of the title race, and they could be out of the FA Cup and knocked out in the last 16 quarterfinals of the Champions League.
Yeah.
So they
Well,
may as well sort it out, but not this season, in
we'll have
my
to wait and
opinion.
see.
I
Sorry,
really think
Ti.
I really think they are done this season, honestly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because Salah isn't banging what he normally bangs in. You know, they can be so crap for like say 45 minutes in a game,
Yeah.
and Arnold gives that pass to Salah, and they are on everything. They score the first goal, they hit you
Yeah.
again with the second goal, and they are through. But
Yeah.
right now, they lost one player, and everything is going to shambles.
Yeah.
I totally agree. Ti is spot on for me personally.
Yeah. Look, at the end of the day, I have to be the way that I am. At the moment, they're still in the challenge because they're
Of
up there.
course.
And
Of
that's just
course.
the way. Until people are mathematically out, I never say anyone's out
Yeah.
because
And
I've watched football and I've watched football all over Europe. Crazy things happen. Crazy things do happen, and that's why I enjoy it. But currently, from what I see at Liverpool, I don't see him as a challenger because they have got a lot of issues.
I
So they
don't mean
need
to
to sort that out.
sound I don't mean to sound arrogant, but for me, we're not dropping 12 points
Not
in
right
the league.
now. Not right now.
For me, for the whole season, unless we have 10 injuries, long-term injuries, we're not,
Yeah.
that gap is not going, we are literally going to build a lead between now and Christmas, in my opinion,
Yeah.
that it will be unassailable. Not even
Yeah.
City will catch us, in my opinion, because our defense is
You,
so strong.
Yeah.
I just can't see where and how that these teams are going to catch us. And if they do try to go on a run, they're going to have to be flawless, and that's going to be impossible because they've shown their inconsistencies throughout the season within the 9-game period. That's not going to change, in my opinion.
No, I agree, mate. Big up to my pop brother saying evening, gents. Enter the chat.
Yes,
Ti,
Brenny.
just so because Ti thought I was Brenny, so this is Brenny that's in the chat now. I'm Bobby.
Really? That's funny. That's funny.
Brenny is my pod brother, so he does a lot of pods with me. To be fair, but no, I'm Bobby, and that's Brenny. You'll see Brenny again at some point soon, I'm sure. Ti. Big
hi,
up to
Brenny.
DHM. Yeah, Ti was just going to say hi, Brenny. In all fairness, Ti did message me saying hi, Brenny. I'm like, what? Who? I'm not Brenny. I feel Liverpool's current run of form is very reminiscent of how City performed last season. They'll bounce back eventually, but I think it will be too late. The only team I'm not even that worried about, but a little bit worried about is City. Just because
Well,
they're
it's
City.
Haaland, right?
Yeah, and as much as I hate him,
Haaland.
he's a pain in the ass. Yeah.
Concerning City, the one player that made me awake all night was KDB, and now that it's gone, I'm a
Yeah.
bit calm with
That's a good
City.
shout. That's a very good shout today.
No, yeah.
He's
Unfortunately, he's got a
caught.
horrible injury now. Yeah.
The thing, that's a shame. I think the way he looks, it looked like he needs hamstring surgery, like Havertz and
Yeah.
the rest of the lads. But best wishes go out to him. But Ti, you're spot on. I think Kevin De Bruyne, that's a huge loss. That's a massive, massive loss.
100%.
A
And
massive one.
they don't like Cherky,
It's,
Reinders.
it's gonna take
They're
his
good. They're good players, but they're not Kevin De Bruyne at this stage of their careers. Will they even get
exactly.
to that level? I don't know. I don't know.
Uh,
This is the
I
same. I said this with Bobby at the end of last stream. These players are coming to replace Man City, Liverpool legends.
basically, yeah,
Are they actually,
actually.
Ti and Bobby? Are they going to reach those levels? Highly
Uh,
unlikely,
I
because
I
they don't
have
have the team around them to succeed to that level.
I
Yeah.
have big
Our
hopes on.
youngsters, Bobby, Ti, if we played this Carabao Cup match against Brighton 3 years ago, we would have lost.
Oh, totally.
Yeah,
Our goalkeeper wouldn't have been good enough.
yeah.
Our
Not
goalkeeper wouldn't have been good enough. Our midfield would have been too weak,
Yep.
and our defense would have been a shambles.
Yep.
yeah.
So it just shows, if you are patient with the manager, you are patient with the process that everyone banters us about, it can get you to a certain point, which is
Yeah.
challenging. But now it's up to Arteta and his team to get the trophies over the line, right? So that's where
Yep.
we're at with Arteta. I mean, he's
Indeed.
ticking all the boxes apart from win the trophies, which is the
Yep.
most important thing now
Agree.
And
Agree.
we need to win, and we need to win now.
Oh
and
yes.
We
quickly.
need we need to win now.
Well, this is why this cup, and I mentioned it on the preview. This cup is very important. We win this, I got a feeling we will win the league, because this will give us that winning mentality just to take us
Yeah.
over the line at the end of the
Yeah,
season.
I'm not even taking it as a Mickey Mouse cup. I don't care. A cup is a cup.
Yeah. Well,
I
I
agree.
had I had the privilege of being there the last time we won it, so that's a happy memory for me. I enjoyed it, and I've never classed it as a Mickey
And
Mouse like some fans
respectfully,
do.
a club of our size should not be going 20 years without the Premier League, 25 plus years without the Carabao Cup. Back then, the
Yeah.
Milk Cup, not Milk Cup, sorry, it was the what was it, Carling Cup,
Carling Cup,
Coca Cola
Littlewoods,
Cup,
yeah,
and
Yeah,
so on and
Littlewoods,
so
everything.
forth.
Yeah.
So
Jeez.
it's too long.
So
It's
many.
embarrassing for us as
it's
a club, to be
embarrassing,
honest.
Well,
to be honest.
we've only ever won it twice. The
This
League
is the
Cup.
point.
It's
So
it's a League Cup.
Wenger years, I know it's not in our DNA to win this tournament, but we need to change that narrative.
Yes, totally agree.
And that goes for the league and so on and so forth. And one
Exactly.
final thing before you move
Yes,
on,
mate.
Bobby, it's all about um, setting the standards for the next 3 to 5 years.
Indeed.
Because this squad, and I said this at the end of last stream, this squad should be winning in the next 3 to 5 years. They should be winning 2, 3 Premier Leagues. They should be winning one Champions League, maybe one final, being realistic, and numerous FA Cup and Carabao Cups along the way.
Yep.
Simple as that. And that's not arrogance. Just look at our squad.
Exactly.
Look at what Gary
Yeah,
Neville and Rory Keane have come out with today. The phone
Oh,
nearly fell out of my hand. I couldn't believe it. They were like, "Oh, this is a serious Arsenal team. They're extremely professional." Gary Neville was saying positive things in terms of, "I don't know why everyone keeps talking about set pieces. This is a quality Arsenal side. They are a powerhouse in world football.
yeah.
These are Arsenal. These are Manchester United legends and of our era of supporting Arsenal, massive rivals. So for them to say that,
Yeah.
that's a big thing. It's not a small
Yeah.
thing. That's not for clicks. That's the reality."
Yeah. What I
yeah.
will say is Roy Keane, yeah, Man United legend. Gary Neville, lucky. Lucky, lucky
I love it.
boy.
I love it. That's a good one. I like that.
DJ, a big up to you. I hope you're doing well, my friend. Pep always said Carabao Cup. Look, I love Pep as a player. I'm not the greatest fan of him as a manager, I'll be honest, but he is right on this, because that's how I look at it. Look, a lot of people don't really care if we win it or not. I do. I think this is so important for our
Same.
group of lads
I'll be
right
honest
now.
with you. When under Arsene Wenger, I was like under 23s, Carlos Vela, Denilson, let's get him out there, Bentner. But I've changed my view on the importance of the Carabao Cup because we haven't won a trophy for 6 years. So it's
That's a
like,
long time.
and also Carabao Cup, it's become a trophy. It's become a serious trophy. Why? Because everyone of this era, this generation, Liverpool, Man City, winning the league, they're winning everything. They're winning everything. So what's the next best thing? Okay, let's win the Carabao Cup. We've won
Yeah.
4 or 5 FA Cups in that period. Fantastic, but nothing else. That's not good enough for this. For a club like Arsenal, like I said earlier, it's embarrassing. So we've got to do
It
better.
is. It is. Mohammed is spot on. Eze Derby is the next round. It
Unbelievable, and
is.
that's right, Mohammed.
Well, obviously, what we need to work out is when we're playing the fixture, because Crystal Palace fixtures are a nightmare. Ours are a nightmare. So we're trying to find a gap to actually get the game in. There is talk that it could be Christmas Eve. I personally don't think that's a good idea. So there's
Oh,
going to
that's a
have.
bit harsh.
I know, but we're going to have to come up with some compromise because it has to be done before January. So yeah, currently it's been penciled in as the 16th. I guarantee it won't be that, because I think Crystal Palace have got a game that week in midweek. So yeah, it's going to be moved around. It's going to be an interesting how we line up now. I'll
We
be
should
honest.
beat them. We should be beating them.
Okay, this is how I look at it right now. If we line up like we did last night against that Crystal Palace, we are going to lose, because that Crystal
So,
Palace are very good.
Yeah, of course they are. But what I would say to that is, by the time we play them, touchwood, fingers crossed, Havertz, Jesus
True.
maybe on the
Havertz
bench
will be
for that
back.
game.
Yeah.
Odegaard will be back.
Yeah.
So then
Yeah,
all of
True.
a sudden, Anu not even getting in the squad, Dowman on the bench, Havertz will start. Odegaard may come in. You might
Yeah.
have Eze in the 10. You might have Ethan in the 10. So as long as we stay fit and healthy and we get our players back. So, for example, that defence that we have on screen there, I don't mind that against Crystal Palace at all.
Oh no, defence wise, I had no
no,
issues.
And
No
then what
issues
about that
whatsoever.
midfield? Would you take that midfield against the
Hell no.
Crystal Palace side?
no
Hell no.
First
way,
No.
changes, Bobby.
no way.
They're going to make changes. They will make changes. They've got some big fixtures around that game.
Yeah.
And is their squad big enough, strong enough? Are their best players going to be fit at that time of the season? Suspensions, etc.
Yeah.
So
I
I'm
would
confident.
I would switch that mid. Norgard, I didn't have. I think the issue you
He
had
was
last
solid.
night, Norgard and Marino don't know each
Similar.
other
Yeah.
at all, and that quite clearly was visible last night. I'll be honest. Anything could have got through our midfield yesterday. Literally anything.
Especially in that first half, it was crazy.
Oh god, it was awful.
It was like two
Thankfully,
passes. I was like,
our
what the hell?
defence were up for it, and Kepa. I'll mention him later because I was so impressed with Kepa. What are you going to want to say,
Yeah.
Tio? I can hear you just wanting to say something back there, mate.
Baleba was just having the game of his life with our midfield.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Quality player.
Belieber was absolutely
Quality.
outstanding. I don't agree with the 100 million, but he looked like the price tag that they give him because he was quality last night, Belieber. Absolutely.
Quality.
DJM reminds me, Ali, if we do win the league, that bet regarding the takeaway of your choosing, does a Just Eat gift out the gift card sound alright?
Oh,
I'm
mate.
on a budget. I've got to keep the cost down.
Well, let's win first, and then we can discuss that DGM, man. I like Turkish food.
Saying, all right. Where's that come from, Mohammed?
Well, that's random. Well,
Honestly, I love you guys in the comments. You do crack me up. Right, we pretty much covered it, to be fair.
Yeah.
Look, Nwaneri scored a great strike. He had a great game last night.
Fantastic build-up.
We covered the second goal with Anu started it and Saka finished it. Brilliant. Absolutely outstanding. Obviously, we're going to talk about the team very, very shortly, so I'm going to quickly go through the stats. The stats will surprise a few people. Just prepare yourselves. Possession was 50-50. Shots, Arsenal 16, Brighton 18. They had 6 on target, 5 on target for Arsenal. They had 3 big chances. 3 big chances were missed. We all know which ones they were. We had 2 big chances. Only 1 was missed. We had 8 corners. They had 2. Of the shots, now this is very interesting. This definitely differs from Premier League games, and I'll be honest, Champions League games, because we had 7 shots inside the box. 7.
Yeah.
I nearly fainted off the chair when I was writing the stats up. 7 outside the box, which was fantastic. You can, yeah.
Why do you think that is, Bobby?
Nwaneri.
Nwaneri is one thing, and the second thing, they actually attacked.
Yeah, true. It was a very open game.
Yeah, so
Very open. I was gonna say
it's
that.
very interesting. So please, Arsenal fans in the chat and rival fans, if you're interested in seeing what Arsenal do over this season, because I've already got this mapped out in my head.
Yeah.
If you come and play, as long as we absorb what you got, we will smoke you at the other end. And if you defend, it'll be a 1-2-0 or a 2-1. Do you know what I mean? That type of game. So
this Ali is why I'm. You know, when I get a little bit irate about the way that we play football, it's because I trust our defence and I trust our goalkeeper. Kepa was brilliant last night, absolutely outstanding. And it was an open game. It was much more entertaining for me. I enjoyed that game. That was the type of football I enjoy watching. So we have faith because our defenders are very good. Look, Nkape was making his full debut last night.
Outstanding.
Hasn't got any relationship whatsoever with Lewis Kelly, Mosquera or White. Honestly, outstanding. I told you, he's not even fully there yet.
No, he's not even match fit yet. And look at his recovery speed. Look, it's ridiculous.
Mosquera was just outstanding as well. Jeez, honestly.
But this is the thing. So it's like, do we need to rush? I mean, obviously, I'm jumping the gun, but we don't. In a nutshell, we don't have to rush to leave it back if he's not ready.
No, we don't.
It's you know
We don't.
what? Normally, I get worried about when we got a player
Oh,
that's really important
100%.
to us. There's no offense to Saliba. I love him. Everyone knows Gabriel's my favourite, but I do love Saliba. I'm not that bothered.
Same with
I'll be honest.
Odegaard.
Yeah.
Same
Oh
with
well.
Odegaard.
Yeah. Well, I have an agenda against him anyway, but yeah, I'm not that. I'm not missing him, and that I've never had that. I'll be honest. I haven't
This
had.
is
I
the
haven't
thing
missed it.
that agenda that you might be talking about. Again, this is me just presuming of what you're going off and how we play. I've got a feeling Arteta tells him to keep that ball too long, to slow the game down too much. In this little period that he came back, Olympiacos, Newcastle, that little period there,
Yeah.
you could see he was playing the ball a lot faster, which made him look better.
Yeah.
Then that feels like an instruction rather than, oh, I've just gone into my shell.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's very interesting because it's the balance between the players listening to Arteta and then falling off. It's got to be we've got to be very careful of the situation, the scenario, and where they're at that point in time.
Yeah. I agree.
It's interesting.
I
But again, it was a
So
very small window, wasn't it, Ti, of Odegaard playing in
yeah,
a positive manner.
yeah, I wanted to make a comment on that, especially about Odegaard in those little cameos he had. You could see his quality where he was giving those true passes on the
Yeah.
flanks.
Yeah.
So I'm like, where was this last season? Was he just lacking confidence?
Yeah.
Was he still injured, or was that an instruction from Arteta?
Or was it an instruction from Mateta? And if it's an instruction from Mateta, then that's very annoying.
Yeah. Welcome to my
Indeed.
world. Welcome to my world.
Because because you could see on in Eze's first game
Yeah.
how raw Eze is. Like he's such a raw player. He wants to do things
Mm.
out of instinct.
Yeah.
And I don't know now. These past games, he's been like controlled. Like he's not. He's having to think twice before he does, or make some
That's a good
flicks.
point, Ti. Yeah, I like that.
And you can, and I
Interesting.
feel like you can't. At some point, like you have to give one person in the team free control. And I don't think giving that free control to what is his name, our left back, do we
Calafiori.
Calafiori, yeah. I can't. Calafiori can't be the one having the free control when Eze is on the pitch.
Yeah.
Is my opinion.
No, I get you. I get you.
I think you can have more than one player that is freestyling and doing what they need to do at the same
Yeah,
time. I think Calafiori can do that if he has someone like a Trossard in front of him who's more of a controller. And then Eze will be playing more centrally, right? Rather than on the
Yeah.
wing. So then we're not exposed on that side. But Calafiori has proven this season that he's got the engine and physicality to recover as well, to be
Yeah.
oh,
honest.
that's true. Yeah, I agree
Yeah.
with that.
Right, let's move on
Man,
with
we got a
this.
good team.
Yeah.
A very
Let's move
good
on with
team.
these stats, people.
Yes, sir. Sorry.
I know it's all right. I know a lot of people don't like XG, but as I keep saying, XG tells you the story. Tells you the story of the game. So the XG for the game was 1.22 for the Arsenal, 1.6 for Brighton. If you watch the game, Brighton had a lot more chances. But as you see at the bottom, the XG on target tells you the actual truth. This is why we won. 1.34 XG on target, 0.73 for Brighton. Hence why we won 2-0. It tells you a story. I know people don't like it, and I do get it, but honestly, XG is used because it does tell the story of the game. It's very weird, but it works. Passing. Our passing was off last night. 81%. Nowhere near for me. I was disappointed with our
That was
passing.
probably because of the first half.
Yeah. It was just... oh, look, at the end of the day, a lot of the players haven't played with each other for a lot... Well, ever, really.
They haven't.
They obviously do it on training, but it's nothing like a match day. Theirs was 86%. Did expect that from Brighton because they're a quality team. So, yeah, I'll move on from that. Tackles, we made 18. They made 14. Clearances, they had 30 clearances compared to ours, 15.
Wow.
6 keeper saves for ourselves, 3 for Brighton. So, yeah, not much more to talk about there. Duels, wasn't totally happy because we lost the aerial duels really badly last night. But it is what it is. Main thing is we won. Top performers, and this is according to a trusted UEFA
Happy Norgard in
statisticians that I
there.
like. Kepa got 8.26, Nwaneri got 8.02, Lewis Kelly
I expected more from
7.99.
Nwaneri.
Really? You
Yeah, I
expect
expected way more.
In what sense, mate?
Yeah.
In a sense of control, he still doesn't have control yet. He doesn't have.
So
I
then,
don't
if
know. I
you're
don't.
asking for control, then surely the Odegaard way of playing, which we have criticised briefly, then it's about getting that right balance between the two, right?
Yeah, you could say that. Yeah.
Interesting.
I
Yeah,
think,
no, you're not. I mean, he's 18, right? He's still raw talent.
yeah,
But
I think we're all forgetting how old he is sometimes.
but the thing,
Honestly.
I just figured
Yeah.
this out of my head. We had
For
4
real.
teenagers on the pitch last night from the start.
Yeah, it's mad. Absolutely mad.
So I understand these transitions and the XG. I totally get it.
Yeah, and I
And
think...
sorry,
carry on,
Bobby.
T.I. No, carry on. Carry on, T.I.
And the thing is, personally, I can see like you want Nwaneri's ceiling is so high. I've watched this guy. Like I believe things he could do. Like he's really a good player. He's really good, and I want the best for him. That's why I'm so critical of him. Because along the
Fair.
line, I want him to take Odegaard's position completely.
Yes, fair play.
No, fair enough.
I like that opinion. I like what you said there. That makes true sense. Same with Lewis Skelly. Same with Max Dowman. I want Dowman to push Saka. I want Dowman to push that left side. I want Dowman to push Nwaneri. Because I'm
Yeah.
sure that Bobby, you tell me, can Max play through the middle? Because I've seen him in youth games played through centrally, or does he just naturally drift?
He can, but we're trying
As a
to.
10.
Yeah, he's going to be. We're trying to be in the right midfielder. That's what we want him to be.
So then
but he
goes
can
right wing.
play the middle. He can.
Nwaneri becomes the 10.
Yes, Nwaneri. The plan is Nwaneri will be the 10. Lewis Kelly will be a DM. Dowman will be a right midfielder.
DM or left 8?
For who?
MLS. Skelly.
Well, it's 6 or an 8. We haven't
fine,
decided on that,
understood.
but he is going to be midfielder because we got
agree
Washington
with
coming
that.
through on the left back role. We've got Smiley Salmon coming through at the centre back. We've got this young lad coming from Ireland.
Victor something.
Yeah, I'm not even going to try and say his name.
Victor C.
Yeah, he looks quality, but he's a versatile forward, so he can play the left, right, and the middle. So that's exciting. We still haven't finished scouting youngsters because we still feel that we're a little bit short and a little bit light. So yeah, we've still got big plans. And as you were saying earlier, Ali, about 5 years, we have a goal for the 5-year plan, like how many trophies we want to win. But the whole system we've got set up right now is for a decade.
I agree with that. That's
pushing.
Yeah, and that's what I see from the outside without the professional.
Yeah, because that's why we're signing this 16-year-old kid from Ireland because in 10 years he'll only be 26. He'll be in his prime. So that's what we're trying to plan for the decade. We want a decade.
And Max will be 25.
Indeed,
That's
indeed.
crazy.
It's mad.
Skelly will be 28. Nwaneri will be 28. Oh my god.
Yeah, exactly. Right, we can finish off with the touches, then we'll get back in the comments. Then we'll do the player ratings. Right, Buscagli had 91 touches. Van Heck had 89. Norgard had 84. Mosquera had 75. And it's a big drop down to Ben White on 58. Right, we're not going to do the player ratings just yet. We're going to go into the comments, and then we'll do the fun player ratings. Right, the forward who was playing last night, Anu. Yeah, very good he was. Big up, lads. Sorry I'm late. I had to do... No, it's fine, mate. For his F1 unboxing. Make sure
Are you sure you're just not recovering from the
nah, he never
tears from last night, Chris?
FA Cup start this weekend. Well, in all fairness, it does start back in June,
September.
July.
Blimey, that early?
Yeah. Well, it's all the lower leagues, like the tiniest leagues in the pyramid system. Yeah, they start back in June, July. It's a crazy system. I enjoy it. Of course, Reading appoint their manager before they play Carlisle. Liam Richardson is a good appointment for them. Star Wars: Revenge of the Sith is the best movie ever. Has everything I had that half time. Yeah, I'm not surprised, mate. I had a feeling you might go to the movies last night. Anyway, right, let's start with player ratings. Ti, I'm going to start with you first, mate. So we're going to do player by player, move each person. So Ti, you've got Kepa. What are you going to give Kepa for last night's game?
Last night, let's say 8.5.
Oh, we don't do
Ooh,
0.5s. It's an 8 or a 9. No,
Nine.
no. Thank you very much.
9.
See?
respect.
Yes, excellent stuff. Right. Benjamin White for you, Ali.
Love this guy to bits. Plays through injuries. Warrior. Bit rusty last night. This is going to be harsh. I know we kept a clean sheet, but because my standards are so high for Benjamin White, not Ben White, Benjamin, like he likes to be referred, 6 out of 10.
Oh, I agree.
Same.
Ti, you get Mosquera.
Oh, this guy.
Mascara 7.
Ooh.
Okay.
He made a silly error yesterday.
Yes.
That
I was about to, because I heard Ali's response and I was about to back up you there, Ti. I did notice a couple of mistakes from him last night, but he still had a good
That
game.
block in
Seven's a
the
good
first
score.
half.
Yeah,
That was
7's
big.
still a good score. It's not a 7. 6 is not a bad score. So none of these
No,
are
it's
bad
fair.
scores. Hincapi for you, Ali.
Because it was his debut at the Emirates, 8.
8.
Recovery
I agree.
runs, ball distribution, confident passing into midfield, vocal in parts as well. So he's a very he comes in the type. He's a mold of a Gabriel, but not as big and bulky, right? But
Yeah.
he's still a bruiser.
Oh god. Yeah.
He's a bruiser with technique, in my opinion, and pace to go with.
Yes, he is. This is going to be interesting. Ti, Lewis Skelly.
Man, MLS gives me art palpitations, bro. Like I don't know if it needs a more what we call body mass, BMI.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
you got bullied by Reuters, so let's
Oh
say
god. Yeah. Yeah.
He's a strong
I,
boy, though. Sometimes he can be a bit lazy
I would
in
say
in
7.
his duels.
No, I
I'd say
agree with that.
7.
Thank you, T. I'm glad you saw it the same because I was having a chat with someone earlier and I was saying Lewis Kelly wasn't the greatest game last night. I went, "You what about her?" I said, "Did you see him get bullied last night?"
Yeah, a
And
lot.
they were
But
like,
it's good
"No,
learning
no,
for
no."
him. It's good learning for him.
It is. Look,
Keeps him grounded,
7
keeps him
is still a
humble.
good score, people. So I'm not having any issues with it. Norgard for you, Ali.
Listen, you know I'm a season ticket holder at the GTEC as well. In my spare
Yeah.
time, I go there. I've watched Norgard at Brentford for the whole period of time that he was there as well. He didn't start as a captain, but then he went into that leadership role. I think he's a quality player, a solid 7 out of 10 for me.
Yeah, I agree. Ti, you get Marino.
Why Merino? You're this guy.
Come on, the back heel, Ti.
Yeah, the back heel is saving him, so I'll give him an 8. That back heel was important.
Okay,
Very
fair enough.
important.
Ali, you get Nwaneri.
8 out of 10. Quality player. I trust him I trust these players when they come in now. We 3 to 5 years ago did not trust our bench at all.
No.
So we've got to a point where it's not a bench anymore. I think
Yeah.
it's finishers. I think we have 23, 24 high class football players at our club. 8 out of 10. Lots more to come from him as the season goes on, especially over the Christmas period.
Indeed. Ti, you get the privilege of doing Max.
Oh,
Yeah, Dowman. If he scored, I'll give him a 10. So a 9.
No, that's fair enough, mate.
I
That's
like
fair
that.
enough. Max was just outstanding.
Outstanding
The fact that
player.
they actually had to triple team him at some point was just
That's
it
scary.
made me laugh.
That is
It made me laugh. They're like, well, 1's not enough, 2's not enough. Let's do 3 against him. That might stop him.
Can we still consider him as a prospect? Because I think he's past that level now. Or am I far ahead of myself? I don't think he's a prospect. I think he's.
Oh no, he's
You're-
first teamer now. He's
yeah,
a squad
Ti,
player.
you're
First
spot on,
teamer.
mate.
Yeah,
I don't think he's a
on.
prospect anymore.
No, he's no longer a prospect. What we need to do, and I hope Mikel does take this on board because I know he has been told about this. We need to play him a little bit more because
Interesting.
I don't know if people heard what commentators were saying last night, but they were saying that Arteta said that they're trying to balance between the under-21s because obviously he has to play in Premier League too, and the first team. But the problem is when you drag him out of into
Like the
training
Palace game.
for the first team. You are dragging him away from the under 21, so he's not getting any match time there either. And you've got to give him some minutes. It's all well and good doing training. I can train all day and I'll look like a world class player, but on the match day, I'm gonna look like
Get those
Socrates.
professional experiences.
Yeah, you have to give him proper time. So hopefully Mikel does listen to some advice that he's been given, because he does need to do it. Because
And do you know what? That's a very good point that you raised there, because this is the time to actually play him and give him the
Yes.
minutes, because there's no Odegaard, Havertz, Jesus.
yeah,
They're not like Jesus may not even get past him when he comes back. But my point
correct.
is, we
Yeah.
have experienced attacking players coming at the end of
Yeah.
November, beginning of December, middle of
Yeah.
December. I forgot
Yeah.
about Noni Madueke, who could be back within the next 10, 12 days, I presume. So
Yeah.
then it's
Yeah.
like,
I got a bad squad, have we?
mate, this squad, a young Arsenal fan that I know, he's a high school student that I teach at a school. He said to me, Ali, I think this team last night, they could even finish in the top 8, top 10, top
Oh,
6,
easy.
top 8.
Yeah.
So it's
a
like, and you
quality
look at
team.
that and you laugh, because you're still missing the players that I've just mentioned. So
Yeah.
it's scary.
It is. It is scary. And the thing is with Max last night, he wasn't up against some, unknown left back. He was up against
No.
De Kuyper. Now, for people that don't know De Kuyper, we scouted him. We wanted him.
Yes, you said
And then
that.
Brighton
As well.
just did.
You said that.
He's a quality left back. Like, I really rate the kid, and Max just took the mick out of him.
It's
I loved it.
embarrassing, man.
So yeah, absolutely brilliant. Anyway, let's move on to the ratings. Stop bigging up. Max is probably doing homework as we speak.
Yeah.
Ali, you get Eze.
Ti, what did you give Dowman?
9.
Nine.
Gave him a 9. Yeah.
As a 6, 7, I'm gonna go 7.
Yeah, I agree.
Not,
Also,
it was quiet,
agree.
done what he had to do. Again, I'm not rating him low, because 7's not a low rating. Do you know what? I'm
No,
gonna give him a 6.
Okay.
yeah, and I also agree with the 6. So I
Because-
agree with the 6.
He's got such high ceiling himself.
Yes.
And he didn't do what he
No.
wasn't an Eze performance. Let's put it that
No.
way. He was
No.
solid, neat on the ball. From a creative standpoint, not much, but
Yeah.
6 out of 10. We won the game. It's all good.
Yeah.
I think he's getting fitter. He's getting sharper. We just need a few more runs, a few more
Agree.
early movements from our attackers, so we can find them. But if
I-
I'm not
I have-
mistaken, he was on the left wing yesterday, wasn't he?
Yes, he was.
So
I have Ali. I have a controversial opinion as well.
yeah, go on.
You see how easy is in this Arsenal team,
Yeah.
where he's not really as functional as we expect. I
Yeah.
feel like under Arteta, Ozil would have been the same thing.
Oh.
No, I agree.
I don't think Ozil had the work rate that Eze will bring into this side and has been bringing into this side. That's my issue with Ozil. Ozil is a world-class football player, but unfortunately, this is not his era, because of the way the Klopps, the Klopps and the Peps of this world. The way they play football is a high press. You got to run back. You got to do this. Ozil was not that guy. So Eze will do that, and I was just thinking about this when you boys were talking. I think after Christmas, Arteta will unlock the attack.
I hope so. I
I've
think
got a feeling, because I think he's trying to
very
manage
scared. Yeah.
everyone's energy and minutes up until Christmas and through the Christmas January period. Have that little break that we have in January now. Is that correct, Bobby? Is that still there, or is that
Yeah,
disappeared?
there's still
So
a break,
10 days,
yeah.
whatever it is.
Yeah.
And then after that, we'll do what we did against West Ham, Sheffield United that season. I've got a feeling they will start smoking teams, because the confidence will be high. Hopefully, we'll be in the Carabao Cup final. We may have bought 1 or 2 players in the transfer window to improve us even more. And I just think he'll just go, right, we've conserved our energy. Now let's go play football.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
Right, Ti, you get to rate Anu's debut.
Anus, I'd give him a 7, and which is really good.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll give him a 7.
No, I agree. Look, he did exactly what we asked of him. You know, that
Yeah.
was similar to basically what sometimes, and I'll be honest, this is a bit mean. That's kind of how Gyökeres plays sometimes. You know, he just can't get into the game. He doesn't have many opportunities. When he does have the opportunity to do something with it, and he did. I knew he had an opportunity, and if it wasn't for that opportunity, Saka wouldn't have scored the second goal.
Fact, because he made the run for that to happen.
Yeah, exactly.
And by the way,
Yeah.
what a fantastic pass by Timber, by the way.
Oh,
That was ridiculous. I thought it was AI.
And
The way you know the way he got it to curl around the guy. I was
Yeah.
like, "Are you taking the piss, mate?" And I'm like, "What's
Yeah.
going on?"
did you guys see these guys runs actually? Like Anu's runs, it happened a lot in the game. It was just only run by Timber in the second half. Like a lot. Like this guy runs. He's very slick.
he does. Yeah. I thought it was quality. Right, subs marking time now. Ali, you get Gabriel.
Yeah, 6 out of 10. Came
6
on
out of
25 minutes, whatever it was. Solid leader, finished it off, clean sheet.
Dangerous from all. Actually,
Oh,
what was
it's
the words
ridiculous.
the commentator says? Causes havoc.
Yeah.
When he comes on, and he was causing absolute havoc for the first set piece that he came. I love him. This is
Well,
why I
they
love
say
Gabriel.
chaos player. He's a chaos player in the box.
He is. Oh, I love him. That's why I just love him. He just makes me smile. Ti, you get Saka.
9.
9. Ooh.
Come on, Ti, go on.
I'll
lad.
be honest. And people may
Come
not
on,
like this.
Ali. He gave 2 bang on corner kicks. Bang on money.
Oh god,
Yeah.
yeah, they were perfect deliveries. Yeah.
Perfect.
For me personally, to give a 9, you have to play more than 20 minutes. But yeah, listen, I respect your opinion and your rating because Saka scored the second goal, which was the goal that sealed the game. So
Yeah.
for that alone, you could have given him like 7, 8 just for that contribution. And then if
Yeah.
you add in what you just said about the corners, etc. So yeah, fair play,
Yeah.
man.
I'm backing up Ti on this one. I'll be honest.
Fair play.
I'll be
Wow.
honest. Max made a statement on that pitch for 71 minutes, and I think
then Saka
went.
responded.
Saka,
Okay.
yeah, and this is what we
I
want.
get it.
This is what we need. We need this kind of competition. I know Saka's not going to go, oh, I'm petrified because Max is going to take my position, because it's not going to happen. But it's good to see a young kid, 15 years old, people, 15, pushing Saka to that limit where he's going, you know what? He's just put a performance in like that. I'm going to now do it for 20 minutes.
And
that's
you know
why...
what, mate? Go on, Bobby. Sorry.
No, carry on, mate.
No,
Honestly.
that's why. That's what. Go.
No, you carry on, Ali, honestly.
Oh, sorry, mate. Yeah, so for me, I think he'll be more accepting of it because it's a youth product and he understands Max's position.
100%.
So I think they'll have banter in the changing room, be like,
Oh,
oh
God,
my
yeah.
God, I can't believe you've just done that. I had to go and step up out there and score a goal.
Yeah.
Because Mikel might put me on the bench again. And then everyone in the changing room starts laughing. These type of things happen, right? So
Mate.
that's going to fill Dowman with even more confidence.
Yeah, the
So
fact
it's fantastic.
that Saka, Rice, there's another couple of which I won't mention, Snapchat Max whilst he's in school and wind him up. The banter between
good. It's
our
healthy.
youth and our squad is just brilliant, and I'm loving
It's
it.
nothing
And
negative at all.
no, Max, I'm happy with him. That there has been a couple of people I've spoke to in the past 72 hours regarding Max. If we treat Max in the right way, we have our own Yamal. That's
He's
how
elite.
good.
Yeah, actually, yeah. I
Oh,
agree.
wow. T.I. just jumped out of his chair. Yeah,
But no,
carry on, T.I.
Good.
he is quality. But what we have to do is make sure we manage him well. It's all about management of a player as well. If we don't manage him right, we won't have a Yamal.
If he's fit, he plays the quarterfinal.
Yes, in my opinion, I would
He should
change
play
a
this
couple
whole
of.
tournament.
I would change a couple of things in that squad that started last night.
Yes.
But I would start Max.
'Cause I think he would thrive even more if we had more of a creative midfield in there.
Yeah,
Imagine
100%.
if it was Norgard, Odegaard, Eze in a 10, or something like that, and then we had Max on the right wing.
Totally agree.
The only thing I'm scared of with Max, especially starting him against this man, is injuries. Like every challenge that was on him got me to the edge of my seat. Like, please don't break it. Like, please.
You know what, T.I.? Obviously, as Arsenal fans, we've got PTSD when it comes to players and injuries and
Yo.
Yeah.
People like Abu Dhabi just like
Yep.
getting blown away in the wind and he pulls a
Eduardo.
hamstring.
Yeah.
Eduardo, unfortunate again, but these injuries come about, boys, because they've had an impact injury, they've broken their leg, ankle, or whatever, and then
Yep.
when they come back, the muscle, the skeletal system and their bodies, it imbalances for a while, and then you end up picking up other injuries, and then you
Yep.
become injury prone.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
as long as, I mean, from what I see, Max Dowman is just as tall, if not a little bit taller than Saka already. And
Yeah, I
for
think
his
so, yeah.
age, for a 15-year-old, his genetics also, he's a special guy. He's a special athlete. Forget football.
Yeah.
He's just very strong.
Yeah.
You don't just,
Yeah.
you get players like Verts, very good, skillful, on a
Yeah.
different level to Max at the moment. But is
Yeah.
Max really that far behind in terms of on form this season? He's better than Verts this season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one
Actually,
can say
like,
to me that Max
but
Dowman's had a lesser of a season than Florian Wirtz.
I don't understand. I don't understand Florian Wirtz. Bro,
Physicality, he doesn't have it. He doesn't have the
like,
genetics.
did you think you were just going to come to the Premier League and bounce off defenders and midfielders?
It's the total
Not
opposite.
that.
Yeah.
No, it will never happen here.
That's crazy.
Indeed. Ali, you get to rate Timber.
Timber. If Saka got a 9, I'm going to say 7.
7. Okay, cool.
And you could have given him an 8. That pre-assist, whatever you want to call it,
Yeah.
that pass to Anus. Without that pass, it's not 2-0.
No,
Yeah.
fair enough.
Because the chaos is not created without that pass.
Yep, exactly. Just quickly, Max is slightly taller than Saka at the moment.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
And he's
but
still 15, so he'll be over 6 foot by the time he
Yeah.
finishes.
he is literally 6 foot now, so yeah.
There you go.
Right.
6'2".
Yeah, he'd
Decades.
probably be 6'2". So Ti, you get Deckers.
I think I was almost asleep by the time Declan came. Let's say 6.
No, that's fair enough. Yeah.
Solid.
Yeah, exactly. Do. And we won't rate Trossard, but he came on. There you go.
2
right.
for his celebration.
Oh,
They normally-
stop it.
he hit the post.
Yeah, look.
Oh yeah,
But-
from afar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
look. It was a good. It was a good strike.
Can we
but
rate him?
no, we can't. It's not
Can
long
I
enough
give
for
him a
me.
4?
You can give him a 4. Well, that's a bad score though. You can't give him a 4.
No, but
'cause that's a bad
we're
score.
now we're in the territory of last 10 minutes. You can't
Let's
give
put him to a
standard
5. Let's put him for a 5.
Okay, go on.
Yeah, because it was a good strike in fairness. Right, these are my player of the matches.
Yeah,
so I'm giving
spot
the
on.
player of the match to
Spot on.
Kepa.
Yeah,
I'll be honest.
spot on. I agree.
Without him, I guarantee we would have been 3-0 down at half time. So, Mosquera, I have to, unsung heroes, mainly because of his. When he makes an error, he does clear it up, and I do like
Yes.
that about him. I
Yes,
do enjoy
yes.
that. And when Nwaneri, look, he's
How
being
old is
asked.
he?
Who, Mosquera?
21.
Yeah.
21, something like that.
Oh, maybe I'm being a bit harsh.
He's still very young, mate.
He's very
Yeah.
young, brother. No, but it's
Yeah.
good to be harsh, Ti, because that's what this channel's all about. We don't want to just flower up these marks.
Yeah, he's
They've got to earn
literally.
these marks.
He only turned 21 in June, so
Yeah,
he's not
because
22
this
till
guy's-
next June.
I'll say it right now. He's an elite. He's an elite defender pending. As soon as
Oh,
we win
yeah.
the league, all our players are pretty much on a world class level.
I think now, because you've seen Hincape play, I can now say we have probably got the 4 best centre backs in any team in the world. Right.
Yes, as a unit and just
Yeah.
as performance goes at the moment.
Yeah, because
I don't think we have any. Sorry, Bobby. I don't think we have any defender in the world better than Gabriel right now. We as
Oh.
Arsenal fans needs to start pushing that.
He's on a different planet. He's like the Messi of defenders at the moment.
mate,
I
Gabriel.
think he's the best right now.
Yeah,
I really do think he's the
yeah.
best defender in the world.
yeah. He'd get in any team, Gabriel.
But do you know what I
Without
love?
doubt.
Just quickly, his mentality. Because
Yeah,
the
true.
amount of red cards, the amount of hate he
Yeah.
was getting from our own fans. Get him out,
True.
get him
Yeah.
out. He's crap, Look
Yeah.
what he's done.
Yeah, I
He's
totally agree.
quality.
Just want to quickly finish on Nwaneri. Obviously, Nwaneri's been asked to do new stuff now, and he is learning. He's going to take a little while. And don't forget, people, he's only 18. So let's just
Exactly.
calm it a little bit. He will get better. I have no doubt about that. He's got some really good coaches at the moment helping him, and he'll get better. So, yeah. Right. I'm going to get involved in this today because
get in there.
I never rarely get involved in Arteta's ratings. But I am going to start with Ti first. So a rating for Mikel, please.
Yeah, that was a bold move to start that midfield, but
Yep.
it paid off. So 7.
Okay. 7. Okay. Ali.
Mikel Arteta, 8 out of 10.
Man, that first half was in shambles.
No, but in terms of he gambled, right? So 8
Yeah,
out
it
of 10.
gambled.
Why? His gamble paid off. If it didn't,
True.
the score would be a lot different.
Yep.
It gave Anu some minutes, some confidence,
Yep.
some belief that I
Yep.
can get into this team if called upon. Mikel seeing another player. Okay, if Marino's not fit, I can rely on Anu for 45 minutes, 60 minutes, and then make that sub. So it's
Agreed.
good to see another young striker coming through the ranks. Will he make it at Arsenal or not? Only God knows at this point in time. But it's another option that has been added to an already outstanding squad. Second
I
half, we
really,
stepped it up and we won 2-0 comfortably in the end, in my opinion. How many
I,
saves did Kepa make in the second half? Did he make quite a
I'm,
few in the second half? For me, it was all
I
in the
think,
first half, all the big
yeah,
chances.
yeah, true.
What were
So
you going to
Um,
say, Ti?
Bobby, I think a month ago you were saying something around Havertz leaving the team, maybe next summer or so. And I think
Yeah.
Anu can take up his position, but he's still a bit young. If he was like,
Oh
let's
God,
say
yeah.
20,
Yeah.
I think he would.
Yeah, well, this is why I've always mentioned. Look, I personally, if it was my money, my club, I would go out and get Nelson Viper from Germany. I would go and get him. He's a good age, 20-year-old. We are looking at him. Havertz could leave next summer. I'll be honest. Mikel Marino might leave next summer. There's definitely
out of the
talk.
two, I'd rather Mikel Marino leave before Havertz.
Yeah, well, I think with Havertz, it's look. There's only going to be one club that's going to ever get him, and we all know who it
Bayern.
is. Thank you, Ti. I don't even need to say it. Ti knows exactly what I want about. It's the only team that's going to go and come and get him. The only team that he will be very tempted because he loves it at Arsenal. You know,
I'm happy with him. I think if he stays fit until the end of the season, Bobby and Ti, he's
yeah.
getting
Oh,
15, 20 GA
yeah. Well,
in
don't
all
get me wrong.
competitions.
Everyone knows
Yeah,
how much I back up Havertz. I'm one of these biggest fans at Arsenal. I love him, and I
He's
do think
class.
that you will
I think he
see.
might unlock Victor Gyökeres a bit more as well.
Well, I was about to move on to that.
Sorry, mate.
No, it's fine. You just ruined my surprise for everybody. At some point, we will see a front two of Havertz and Gyökeres at some point because that is something that we planned that would happen. Because in my opinion, and a lot of
They
people's
complement each
opinions,
other.
they complement each other. They will unlock each other. So yeah, that we will see it at some point. It's not going to be every game, you know. We know what it's like, but yeah, it's something to get excited for. Right, my rating. I'll be honest. I'm giving him a 10. I have absolutely no issues with last night.
No fair
I
play.
was look. I was
The
sharpening my
youngsters that he
pitchfork.
put in four teenagers. That's a big
Yep,
thing.
I was sharpening my
That's
pitchfork,
Arsene
mate.
Wenger-esque stuff.
It was a huge risk, and it really paid off. I know how good he's been in the youth, and to give him a start and have faith for him up until the 76th, and he only came off because he had cramp. I
Yeah.
reckon he would have probably gone to the end of the game, to be honest. But he came off because he had cramp. So
And it
yeah,
was nice to see Gyökeres get a rest.
yes, I do
yeah.
agree with that. Well, I would have liked him to have played at the
To
same
get
time.
goals, but
Yeah,
in terms of he does a lot for the team, and if he's in the red zone and he needs to calm down and get ready for Burnley, more than
yeah.
happy with that. And I hope he gets his first away goals for the Arsenal at Turf Moor on the weekend.
Yeah, we're talking about that. We have got the match preview for that tomorrow night at 6:45. Everything's already been started already. It's going to be an interesting show, that's for certain. Right, let's have a look. Let's find where everybody. Oh Jesus, we've got comedy back here. All right, here we go. Never hide. Already did my review earlier and previewed. Yeah, I know you never hide, mate. You never hide. Training is a load of nonsense anyway. They all just high five. Yeah, we have stupid. Yeah, honestly, it's madness. Youngsters are taking over in all sports. Max Dowman, Lemon Yamal in football, Luke Litter in darts, Moses. I have no idea who.
Quality fighter.
Okay.
Very good fighter.
Poor old men.
He's
I feel sorry.
just turned 20.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I've literally
And
no
he's
idea.
maybe 2-3 fights away from a world title already. He knocks everybody out
See,
so far.
I know what's going to end up happening here. I'm going to start watching boxing again, and I just know
It's
it.
because of me,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
because I'm looking forward to watching the highlights of the fight with Jordan at the weekend. I'm really
Yeah.
excited to see it.
Well, we just had the press conference, so
Oh, yeah.
tomorrow's the weigh-in. That'd be
Yes,
good.
it's at, oh, for people that want to see it, because supposedly it's on Amazon Prime Video. It came up.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why. It's a bit of a weird one.
Interesting.
It came up as on Amazon Prime Video for the weigh-in. Obviously, the fight's on the zone,
Yeah.
but the actual weigh-in, weirdly, was available to watch on Prime Video. So I'm going to see if I can watch it, or if it is
Amazing,
on there.
amazing.
No idea. Anyway,
So that'll
sorry.
be one. If I'm not mistaken, Bobby, that'll be 1 p.m. US time.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah. Got my interview. Oh, good luck to your interview, mate. Hope you managed to get it.
Come on, Chris.
Yes. Verts only works in 10 in Diamond. He don't. Yeah, exactly. There you go. It's insane to me that Timber had surgery after an ACL. Talking of ACLs, and I do apologise.
Very sad.
Yes, Michelle
Gutted.
Aguiman. Obviously, she is one of ours. I know she's at Brighton, but she is one of ours. She's one of our biggest hopes as well. But yeah, she is out for a long time now. So I hope she gets better, and hopefully we see her soon.
Well,
very,
hopefully
very
people
soon.
like Jesus, Timber, they can support her along
Well,
the
yeah,
recovery.
I suppose in a weird. I don't want to say thankfully, but yeah, she has obviously come back to the club because obviously
Exactly.
she's got long-term
Yeah.
injury, so the loan's cancelled. So yeah, we have got sadly a lot of players that have experience with this, so they will help her because we
She's
do
in a
have a
good
really
place.
good relationship between the men and the women.
Yeah.
As everyone knows, Lewis Skelly and Cooney Cross have a really good friendship. It's like a brother and sister relationship. It's hilarious to watch.
Yeah, I've seen the pictures and stuff. It's quite funny.
them two, honestly, I would not want to watch them on a night out because them two would get up to absolute mischief. They
Madness.
are just like brother and
Madness.
sister. It's mental. Don't know if you saw Bobby and everyone McLaren doing their own race reflections on their TikTok own team principal interviewing both. What? Oh, blimmin' heck.
Blimey.
What did I say?
Wow.
There was something I saw the other day, and I was like, I can't believe I've just watched that. I can't remember. If I remember, it was definitely to do with sport, and I was so gobsmacked with it. Anyway, back with my with chips from Chippy. Took a while. They wanted to come. I love it. Chris, honestly, you are epic. That's Chip Shot. Ring bell, and they have to pause. Emma Dow asks what I want.
Oh, God.
Anyway. Thank you ever so much, everybody, for watching. Big up to the 126 people currently watching. Really do appreciate it. Please do like and subscribe on Football Takeover on YouTube if you can. Ti, thank you for making your debut. Hopefully, we get to see you again as well. If you
Thank
are
you very
free.
much, Bobby.
No, it's all right,
Thank
mate.
you.
Have you got any channels, or can you let people find you on X or anything like that?
No, I'm fine. I'm good. Thanks.
Okay, cool. Yeah, because I normally give people their own little moments, and everyone just says, "No, I'm all right." All right, fair enough. Ali, where can they find you, my friend?
Yeah. So on Football Takeover, at the Football Takeover on YouTube, X, TikTok, Instagram is Football TK Over. Sorry, excuse me. It's good to see you on here, Ti, and hopefully we can get you on in the near future if you enjoyed the experience. And if there's anyone else that wants to come on as a guest, please do at G Talks Arsenal, and then he'll put you into our Discord, and hopefully, fingers crossed, get you on, and we can talk football.
Exactly. That's what it's always been about: building a community. Right? There is no hierarchy here. You know, we're all Arsenal fans. No one's bigger than the other.
Exactly.
It just shouldn't never happen like that. So, thankfully, Ti made his debut today. Hopefully, we get to see you again at some point as well, mate, because it's been a great pleasure to meet you. But, guys, as for me, I've got a busy weekend. Tomorrow, I've got the Burnley preview. Saturday night, I've got the Burnley reaction, whatever happens at the 3 o'clock kickoff at Burnley. And then Sunday, I've got the Celtic Rangers Old Firm semi-finals Premier Sports Cup. I'll be honest, that's the game I'm most excited about watching at the weekend because it's going to be fun.
Indeed.
But guys, really do appreciate it. Speak to you all very, very soon. Take it easy. Bye-bye.
Take care.
Cheers, guys.